All right, what's going on? It's Bobby Skinner, Bobby's Breakdowns, and doing a draft film matchup breakdown of two SEC guys. Mizzou offensive tackle Armand Membou, and then Texas A&M Edge Shemar Stewart. Fun battle. Two guys that I really like Membou. I'd like to see more out of Stewart as a player, but you see like there's the raw power and strength that he has, and you hope that like he could figure it out as a pass rusher. But I think you see why Membou stands out in this, right? You're going to see Stewart use his power, but just Membou, he seems like a really polished player, and I think a guy who's going to have success whether you kick him the guard or tackle. So let's get into it. We got 10 plays of one-on-one. Let's get into it. So first play, right tackle versus edge. Stewart's going to inside slant the whole D-line against a slide protection. Membou shuts that down. Membou checking inside just to see if 17 slants into this gap. He doesn't, so now his eyes are on Stewart. Right? Want to keep those helmets aligned. Does a good job of that. Keep your feet from not crossing over. Hands on him. Good pad level. Keep your feet moving. Strong hand grip. Ball comes out. Next play. You're going to see in the run game. This is where Stewart has his best snaps, obviously. So this outside zone by Mizzou, right? Want to get out there. Want to cross his face and flip our hips. Or drive through him if you're in Membou. And Stewart does a great job attacking right into him. Right? Don't allow Membou Armand to get through you. Step, strike, extend, and keep your feet driving. Now you force the running back to cut back up. Just a great job. Explode off the line of scrimmage. Bam! In his chest, drive him back. That running back has no chance. He has no chance to play this. Force the cutback. Really good stuff from Stewart. That's where you see the good stuff in the run game. Here, Membou, you see him close space well. Just a solid one-on-one here. It's not like a true one-on-one, where he's just trying to work the corner. But you see, close that space. Watch how quickly he closes space. Wham, we're on him. On him. Hands on him. Keep our feet moving. Absorb that power. Ball comes out. Nice play. Here, you're gonna see Armand absorb the power by Stewart, replace his hands. But you see the natural power by Stewart. Like work upfield and then generate that speed into power. And you see he's got the natural power, right? We're getting good push here. But Membou does a good job. He gets hands on him. His hands are high though, right? Stewart's got the leverage. Does a good job with his feet to power down, absorb, and then watch him take that right hand. It's up high. Replace it. Strain. So, again, Stewart does a good job getting push on this, right? Pushes in on the quarterback. But what you'd like to see more from Stewart, and I think this is why you have lack of that pass production, is not just push. Let's open that shoulder, right? Let's open that shoulder. Instead, at best, we're just kind of getting pushed close to the quarterback's lap. But again, you see Armand, he knows that power is coming, right? He wants to generate that power. Throw that right hand out there. Bam. Throw that right hand. Right? Force him to work his pass rush to generate. Sink your ass. Walk your feet back. Strain. Keep your hands locked on him. Good play. And this next play is what I think is Stewart's best pass rush, but it ends up even being a touchdown pass. Right? I mean, we walk him back. You have to get the running back help out there. but quarterback's able to get outside and get this touchdown here. You see Membou's feet. Good feet, right? Good proportion. That's exactly what you want out of your tackle. He throws out that feeler hand again, and Stewart's able to get that power. Get low, be strong, generate, keep extending those arms, and you get the help from the back here. Right? Just, we're walking this tackle back. But I just want to see him, like, break those hands completely off of him, whether you got to rip the shoulder. Get his shoulder open. Get that outside shoulder. Turn that into a soft shoulder because you have the strength to do that. And then Membou's a good player. He's a first-round player. But if Shemar Stewart's going to be a first-round player, you need to have those wins when you generate this type of power. You need to add on to that. Because if that's all you're going to do, you're never going to be like a real true threat to rush the passer on a consistent basis. Here, this next play, Stewart tries to work some ghost move. Right? Throws out that right hand. Pull it. Dip. Rip. And he's just not someone who's really going to bend the edge and turn the corner like that. Right, throws that ghost move. Membou keeps his feet moving. Maybe you take a third step before you open your hips as much as he's there. But good job. Keep your feet moving. And when he, high hand, low hand, right? When he wants to dip that corner, Membou has that right hand high, put the left hand on the small of his back, and work him. That's a win. Put the hand on the small of his back, keep your feet moving with it, and lay on him. That's a good play. Next play. Just a good job. Strong hands here by Armand from Mizzou. 1, 2, patient feet. Now close that space, right? If Membou's going to try and create speed to generate into that power and not have a tight rush, right? Don't let him do that, right? Because what he's doing is he's trying to create space and then generate that to power. And you see Membou, see that? Get into him. You bring the fight first. Get your hands on him. Keep your feet moving, right? No crossover here. Good balance. Awesome job. Here's Stewart, just an ass-kicking rep in the run game. That's what Stewart is right now. Right? And Bo, he wants to get out there and go, right? We got to be quick. Stewart, just strong. Attacks that inside shoulder. Drive. Look at him just extend. Wham! I mean, just bullying him. Watching him full speed. Strike, extend, shed. Tackle for a loss. That's Stewart's best play. And then for Membou on this play, if you're not going to get across his face, right? Because what you want to be on this is have your helmet outside here, and you want to be able to drive through this shoulder and then flip your hips. If he's at this point, you got to take this left hand and torque him out. Torque him out and drive him in towards the sideline and allow your back to cut up underneath you. But instead, we don't get that. And Shemar is the one who does that. Wham! Brings that torque and gets a nice hit in the backfield. And then the last play on this ends up being a little RPO, whatever. But these guys don't know that. Goal line. I think there's like a 3rd and 4th and goal. Stewart does a good job, right? Strike your hands. But just a good job by Armand. He's got Stewart's pad level high. Keep your feet driving. drive back, and then we're off the screen. Not a good play by Mizzou. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. Wanted to start it off with, we're in Senior Bowl week. We'll have more individual player breakdowns, some more matchups, a lot of good SEC matchups. Hell, you might see more of Armand Membou and Shemar Stewart themselves against different competition. So appreciate you guys greatly. We'll see you on the next one. Until then.